What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Trank Tactical, and today I'm going to be going over an updated version of my Canteen survival kit. And so this is a kit that goes alongside my bug out bag, and essentially what it is it's a grab and go kit that you can go and carry lightweight with you if you're going on some sort of scouting mission or whatever you're doing. And this is going to have some of your basic survival items in there, but all in a lightweight package. So that's what we've got going on here. This is the Mother Canteen carrier, and while this bag has a bit of a high price point, it's made by Centerline Systems, and they make really great quality gear, and I really love this bag. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what I've got. So right on the outside here, I've got my flashlight. Now the one that I've gone with here is the Rufus R2 flashlight. Now I've got a review of these flashlights, but the awesome thing about this, well, first off, it's got a lockout mode, so you can see here I'm doing it for long-term storage. So what I do is I just hold this down for a few seconds, and then light will pop back on, and here it is. You can cycle through the modes. But the awesome thing about this is that the head actually is able to rotate down into a 90-degree configuration. So this can actually be used as a headlamp and a normal flashlight, which makes it super versatile in my opinion. So that's the light that I'm using for this kit. Then on the outside of the pack here, we've also just got a Mora knife. This is one of their basic knives, and they're made in Sweden. They're really good price point. They're great little knives, and so that's the one I've got just clipped onto the outside here. Now I will have all links for everything that you see in this video in the description, so be sure to check that out and subscribe to my new channel here and see if we can get some channel growth. So moving on to the middle compartment here. Now in my first version of this kit, I didn't have much stuff as far as first aid, and so that's something I wanted to do a bit more of. So if we look in here, first thing we've got, this is actually the headband for the Rufus R2. So what you can do is you can just put that head in the 90-degree position, and you can just slide this in, and now you've got a headlamp, which is super awesome. And hands-free lighting is really something that's essential when you're doing things out in the woods. And then if we look here, next thing I've got an Israeli bandage. Now this is a really good pressure dressing, and I've used one before, and it came in actually not to save a life, but it seriously helped, and I've got a video on that too. But these are really great pressure bandages, and they're vacuum sealed. They last several years, and if you've got a serious laceration or something, this is going to be what you want. Now the other thing I've got in here, two things. First is this little alarm. So you can see if I pull this, we get a super loud alarm. So what you can do is use like a trucker's hitch or something to tie this off to a tree and pull it taut, and then you have a little alarm system for wherever you're setting up camp, or if you just need it for signaling, scare away an animal, whatever. Now the next thing we have here is a small little kit in an S3 waterproof case. They make really good hard-proof waterproof cases, so I'll go ahead and let's see what's in here. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at what's in the S3 case here. So this is a waterproof case, which is really great. First thing when you open it up is a bit of type 1 dummy cord, type 1 paracord. There's not a ton here, but it could be used to hang up some gear or with that small alarm, but you'd probably want to use some of this, which is the Kevlar cordage, which is a really high tensile strength, high friction string cordage, and so I've got a bit of that there. I've got the Suunto clipper compass. The reason is this is more reliable than your common little water button compass, so it can be used for course navigation. I've got a couple of quick tinder tabs. Again, fire starting is important. Here I've got an electric Bic. I like oh, this is a regular Bic. But anyway, Bic lighters are great. You can see how much fuel's in there, but they basically last a long time. I've just got a small little roll of duct tape here. Now the rest of these items, well, here we've got a few, just in case your filter, you lost it, whatever. These are a couple water purification tabs that are made to go with the volume that's in the Whirlpack bag. Now the rest of these items are just a couple small first aid items to go in conjunction with the Israeli bandage, and these are more for small wounds that you get while you're out or something, and just to keep them from getting infected. First thing, these are little rags. You put this in water and you'll get a rag out of it. They're actually really handy and nice, especially more for cleaning. Here's just a really small roll of medical tape. You could use a bit of a bandana or whatever you have with you to dress up a wound with that. Here I've got a couple, ibuprofen, Tylenol, aspirin type things. Can be good for aches, pains, fevers, that sort of thing. And then in the bottom here, I've got some Nexcare bandages. These are waterproof bandages. Once you start using these ones, you'll never go back to regular bandages. These ones cost like the same price, but they're so much better. So I think it's worth getting Nexcare. These are made by 3M. I've got 2 alcohol prep pads at the bottom there. Again, just to clean wounds off. And I've got a signal mirror here. Now there's a screen casing here, so that's not why it's not very shiny, but this can be used for signaling or again to help with some of the first aid stuff. So that's what I've got in the waterproof case. Okay, so moving back to the main bag. Now of course I've got the got a canteen here. It's a single walled stainless steel, so you can use this to boil water and use it for cooking, whatever you need. I've also got the container down in there. And then underneath the container, I'm not gonna pull it out because it's it's in there pretty good. But underneath there, I've got a garbage bag, a large contractor bag, which can be used as an impromptu shelter or for extra warmth and insulation. So that's a really important thing as far as shelter. Now moving on to the side panel here, we can see we've got some more buckles. Lift this up. First thing I've got is a 4-hour, there we go. First thing I've got is an X-Attack 4-hour candle, and these can be, again, used in conjunction with, say the garbage bag to make a small little heated, bag shelter if you needed it to, or just for lighting, whatever. These are great, they're small. Then I've got some wet fire tabs here, get a fire started. Got 2 more of those. Alright, that's everything there for the tinder. Now on this opposite side, first thing we've got, super important, is a hydro blue water filter. Now what I love about this one is that it has both a charcoal filter in there as well, an activated carbon filter, as well as your normal mesh filter, and so this really does a good job of puring the water, and it's also, just in the size of a pen, which makes it super great for a kit like this. Here I've got another one of the contractor bags. This is more of a lightweight bag. Again, it can just be used, good to have some material like this. To go along with the hydro blue filter, I've got this Whirlpack bag. This can be sealed off to keep 2 liters of water, dirty water, and then you can just use your filter with this to drink. Next in a little baggie here, I've got some beeswax lip balm, which can be used as tinder or for cuts, scrapes, whatever. It's just a good natural thing to have. And I've also got a small chem light. This can just be used, last a few hours and signaling or whatever you need it for. So that's everything in the Canteen kit, guys. Be sure to leave your comments below on what you think maybe needs to be added or changed, swapped out with this kit. I'm always kind of messing with this, especially when it comes to some of those first aid items. But remember, the idea is for it to be a small profile, so it's not a blowout kit. But I think this really covers the essentials from lighting to shelter to fire starting to first aid to, you name it. I think it's got kind of a bit of everything in there. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. I'll be posting more soon. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.